Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the 7th overall pick in 2018 from Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. One touchdown pass. So he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Throwing now is Allen. That's complete to Palmer. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Charles, Thursday night game, you think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down. The numbers a week ago for Cook. 22 carries, 129 yards, and he threw a touchdown in there for good measure.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame, he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
Allen from the gun on third down. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. Fourth down. Spencer Schrader now on to try the field goal. This one from 48 yards away. And this one is right down the middle. And the opening drive of the game yields 3. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by their quarterback, a day 3 selection in this year's draft.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 3rd and 8.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Bryant. That's complete, middle of the field to Humphreys. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. The numbers for Coleman last week. 13 carries, 119 yards, and the score.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
He's got his target. It's Humphreys. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A handoff, Coleman between the tackles. Nifty move. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Bryant. Now he'll tuck this and run, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And his guys have taken the lead.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with it. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive goes 8 plays. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The visitors' offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And he's run the ball well to this point in the season, right there in the mix for NFL leaders in rushing. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that. Allen hit. He lost the football. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Palmer going to go in motion left. To throw, it's Allen. That is caught. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here, going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
Now Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
And a first down. A gain of 12. Result is a first down.
Cook up the gut. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Now Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw
and they hooked up there for a first down.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Allen going to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Khalil Shakir, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time? Because he fought through all that extra attention, got himself into a great position where his quarterback felt confident enough to challenge the coverage and threw it his way. What a big-time play right there, both by the quarterback trusting him and by him going up and getting it.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well. Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. James Cook running back out now. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
Here's Allen to throw it. And incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Number 86, Dalton Kincaid. A gain of 22 yards. Results in a first down.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
A first down carry for Davis. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
He was brought down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To the air, Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
At the 16-yard line.
Back to throw. Allen. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Allen now looks to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
He's got it. Touchdown. Keon Coleman, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Able to slither by. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 60 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, Bryant. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Looking to throw. Bryant. He gets it to Humphreys. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Running left, Coleman. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Bryant fighting through pressure. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? Fights through it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Operating from the gun, Bryant. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Now they have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Allen. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. 2nd and 10. Inside give to Davis. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On third down, Davis. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it again here with Davis. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Up the middle to Davis. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Operating from the gun, Allen. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. Result is a 1st down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense. as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Back to throw again. Throw out wide is incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
So halftime is upon us on past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
A beautiful fake.
This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting
in trouble, and he's taken down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the pressure gets to him again.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
And here now the offense heading back out there. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. From the gun, it's Allen. And this will be incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Allen.
Shakir hauls it in. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Davis, he'll try to run for it. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
First down. It's a gain of 6. And
on play action, Allen. Pressure comes, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. On play action, Allen.
This to the tight end, Kincaid.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
A 28-yard gain results in a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Davis. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Josh Palmer from 21 yards away, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Extra point right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Drops it off for Coleman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
2nd and 4. Out to the right to Humphries. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with Coleman. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They will run again with Coleman. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Bryant. And it's caught. Touchdown. Wan'Dale Robinson from 10 yards out. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach, okay? So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. They begin with a run by Davis. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Allen off the play fake. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third.
Now Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And a first down. It's a gain of 10. Result is a first down.
Here's a give to Davis.
He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Complete to Khalil Shakir. It's a gain of
To
10.
throw, it's Allen.
Results in a first down.
That is caught. Kincaid with it.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
21 more yards. That's another first down.
Now a handoff to Davis. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Brought down at the 20-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports.
From the 20, here's second down and 8.
As it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th.
Getting this ball out wide for Davis.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal.
That's good for a first down.
Now Allen. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal.
At the 11-yard line.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Here's Allen to throw it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's more. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on 3rd down. Didn't get beyond them, no pickup.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3, and they've had that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator,
You never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And Oliver able to record his 5th sack of the season.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Operating from the gun, Bryant. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. On the screen, this is Coleman. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
You know, in boxing, they throw in the towel. In this case, you just kind of wave the white flag, and you think to yourself, if he could just get past that initial wave, he's got a chance to get free. But that screen, it was going nowhere from the start. It forces a 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. They'll run with Davis. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory. And as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
Throw left side to Kincaid. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. Spencer Schrader now on to try the field goal. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Breaks a tackle. 90 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Bryant. He's got this complete to Robinson. Touchdown! Wan'Dale Robinson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 19-point ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And this team continues to stake its claim as Super Bowl favorites. They are now eyeing an 8th straight win as they begin this drive here in the 4th quarter. To the right side, and he's got more complete. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, a give to Davis. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a first down.
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 40.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Dalton Kincaid. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He'll drop this off for Davis. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Gain of only a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. They begin the drive with Coleman. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9 now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Singleton. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Runs over him. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Robinson. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, Singleton. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw. Bryant. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun. Bryant. Left side, he's got Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this is going to be intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. So the pass interference call on the offense obviously declined, and this will remain a turnover. Motion man is Shakir. To the air, Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 26.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
On the carry, it's Davis. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Allen. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
Complete to Ray Davis. A gain of 30. Result is a 1st down.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up four fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
First down. A gain of 14. Results in a first down.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere,